Hi, my name's Karen E. Wells and welcome to Module 1 on this fully accredited crystal healing therapy course. So Module 1 is looking all about the history of crystals. Before we move into that module, first of all, you would have had access to the introduction video and you will have had access to the training manual that accompanies the video modules within this course. It's imperative and highly important that you do download that training manual and print it off so that you can work with me through these video modules. The training manual has been put together to give you a much more in-depth look into exactly what this subject matter covers. So it's important that you do work through that with me as we move through the course with the video modules. At the time of filming, there's an issue with the app. So if you're using the app to download the training manual, unfortunately right now that isn't working. You can, however, go to a standard desktop computer or send us an email and we'll send you the PDF, no problem at all there. So let's move further now into Module 1, which is all about the history of crystals. This video is going to turn to slides, and then there's a self-assessment task at the end of this module, and I'll look forward to seeing you on Module 2. Have a great day. Okay, so if we look at Module 1, which is all about the history of crystals. So crystals have been used throughout the ages as talismans, amulets, and adornment by many different civilizations in a huge multitude of ways. The ancient Sumerians were one of the first to reference the use of crystals within magic formulations. So there's often been something magical and mysterious about the use of crystals. Ancient Egyptians used a number of different crystals and semi-precious stones in their jewellery, such as turquoise, lapis lazuli, emerald, and clear quartz. Within the Egyptian culture, these were used primarily for protection, of course, and for health. And then some of them were ground down as used as makeup. Now, the word crystal actually comes from the Greek word for ice. The ancient Greeks believed that clear quartz was water that had frozen so deeply that it would always remain in solid form. They had attributed a number of properties to crystals, and many of the names that we use today are of that Greek origin. The Romans used crystals. The Chinese have always valued jade highly and used crystals within their own healing and energy balancing therapies. It's also found in Ayurvedic practices in India, and minerals, crystals and gems have therefore been used for millennia to enhance the emotional, spiritual and physical well-being of people across those civilizations. Really, it came into Europe from the 11th century, right through from then to the Renaissance period, where we actually started to use them, using semi-precious stones alongside crystals to heal, and that was a quite widely accepted form of healing. Now, the training manual goes more in depth into that. But if we look at what crystals are any substance in which the atoms are arranged in a geometric, symmetrical, and 3D pattern. It's known as a crystalline, which is where the word crystal comes from. It's formed as the earth itself was formed, and they've continued over time. Each crystal bears the incredible memory of the powerful forces that made them and shaped them. So don't forget to reference the training manual, because we look more in depth into these within Module 1.